Oh,
You're
is
good.
Rose Bitch is my shade?
It is. I mean, you should change your name to Jenna Rosebitch.
I totally should. Instead of Jenna Rosenstein, that's it. I'm Jenna Rose Bitch from now on. I'm Jenna Rosenstein, and welcome back to another episode of Beauty Stash, the show that takes you inside the homes of our favorite celebrity hairstylists, makeup artists, and influencers. Today's episode is going to be great if you're a little monster, because we're going inside the home of Sarah Tanno. She's Lady Gaga's go-to makeup artist, and she also just helped launch Haus Laboratories, Lady Gaga's new makeup line. I'm so excited to see how she stores all her favorite beauty products. Let's go.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi. Hi.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Of course, come on in.
Can't wait to see your beauty stash.
I thought before we get into like the makeup, this is kind of where it all starts for me. Before I make my mood boards, I like to actually hold and turn the pages of a book. It's something sensory for me that I just really appreciate.
So you get all your inspiration from
I do, but this is one that like I actually use a lot. As you can see, I I mark them up quite a bit, and sometimes I'll bring them on set with me. I just love the way it feels. It's kind of old school, but this is kind of fun. Wow. This is one of the images I use to help like get inspired for the Met Gala this year.
Oh, the eyelashes, yeah.
So as soon as I knew that the theme was camp, I knew exactly to go to this book.
Oh my gosh, that's so
So
cool.
I'll show you those too.
Yeah, do you take, you have them? The actual eyelashes?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Since we are talking about inspiration, here is my massive mood board.
This is amazing.
It helps to really get my brain working on setting the tone for like any job, or even with Haus Laboratories, before I like create a collection, sometimes I'll make a board to kind of like get me in the mood for like the color or like the vibe of it. I used to like have them just like stuck up on the wall, and I worked with Linda Coopersmith from Beverly Hills Organizer, and she said I basically looked like a kindergartner did it, so she made me this beautiful frame to go around it, so it really looks like a piece of art and keeps me inspired. And she designed this space for me so it stays very organized and clean, and that helps me like really prepare for my jobs. You know, it takes a team, so I'm really lucky I have like a team of assistants who help me to really organize. So like all my containers are from the Container Store, and they're like perfectly organized.
So organized. It's like
I
a
love
Sephora in here, truly.
It's my dream come true. All my vanities are from Impression Vanities. They have the best lights too, if you ever need like vanity mirrors. One thing I was telling you about how I prepare for jobs. When I work with like a client, I know what they like. I'll make a bag like for Priyanka, so now I know exactly like her favorite like skin products and things, so I don't have to figure it out every time.
You can just grab and go.
Exactly, so I have a bag for everybody. And I promise to show you
The eyelashes.
the Met Gala lashes.
Oh my gosh, are these the real lashes?
Well, the real ones are in Vegas in a museum, but this was a pair I worked with Nikki Andrea on creating for the Met Gala. So if you see, I created this base first because the lashes are so heavy. So if you see how long those are.
Yeah, did you have to make that custom too?
Yeah, I just layered a couple different lashes to create those, which are really beautiful, and it just wasn't enough. So I went here afterwards. So this is like what it would, this was the bottom piece.
That is so cool.
I wanted to keep them forever.
Yeah, and I see here you have an Emmy Award, your Emmy. This is so cool.
Thank you. You know, it's cool because with Gaga, I get to work in like different medias of makeup, which I think a lot of people don't get to experience, because I get to do, you know, TV and film and, you know, stage makeup, red carpet makeup. I mean, everything you can think of. So I've learned so much throughout all this, and this is just like such a blessing.
And what's this photo over here?
My dad was an artist too. He was a jeweler. So this is a picture of him at his workbench, because my workbench is right here.
Oh, that's really
so I always wanted to keep that in here.
That's sweet.
Yeah, thank you. And here I keep all the products that I'm testing for Haus Laboratories. So
Can we get a sneak peek maybe?
Off camera.
Off camera, okay. You guys can't see, you guys can't see. Yeah.
But this is where I would keep the lab standard. So that's after it comes back to me to make sure it's perfect.
This is the labs of Haus Labs.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
We do a lot of product development meetings here and go through color. This would be product testing. So these are all the products that I'm in the middle of testing.
Okay.
And then this one is final approvals. So anything that I'm about to close and just need a final sign to go, that's where it goes.
How cool. Okay, I can't wait to see.
So this is my vanity where I do a lot of like my practicing and creating before a big, maybe even like a red carpet event.
Okay.
Like I'll actually do my makeup here, what I'm gonna do on Gaga, and practice it and send her photos. And that really like helped us when creating these products for Haus Laboratories.
Let's see some of the products.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen them a couple days ago, but they just launched.
They did just launch.
Yes.
Well, it's so quick, I might as well just show you and put them on.
Okay, sure.
This is Glam Attack. This is a liquid shimmer powder. Super easy to use. Don't need to be a makeup artist to use it. Just make sure you shake it.
Okay.
And it's easy to take your look day to night. You just use an applicator. And it literally just goes on like that. You could throw it on the lips.
Insane.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
And you could like just blend it with your finger. You don't have to be like a perfect artist to do this. And then this is our Lorite lip gloss. Just a touch up here.
That's so pretty. So I have some questions for you from some fans on YouTube.
Oh yeah, let's go for it.
Ariana wants to know, which item is the most essential from the makeup line?
Well, for me,
The eyeliner.
the eyeliner. and
Eyeliner.
Punk. Yes.
I love that name.
It's Matter Than Matte felt tip black pen. It goes on beautifully. And even if you're not an expert at liquid liner, it makes it so easy.
And you just did that in 5 seconds.
I love it.
That's amazing.
It's the best.
And then we have to talk about the stickers.
Oh, the stickers.
Because that's, I think, my favorite, like, new launch of the year.
Oh,
I think.
thank you.
Yeah, I think
this
they're
is,
so cool.
This is something that Gaga was like, she loved the sticker makeup that I've always created for her, like during the jazz tour, and I had to do things really fast, and I was never happy with the way like it would look because it wasn't symmetrical and it would drive me crazy. So I had to figure it out, and I called Phyllis Cohen from Face Lace, and that's where like our relationship with Phyllis started. Okay. So she really wanted to bring something to the consumer, and every woman I feel like has problems with getting great winged liner.
Yeah, it's an excuse everyone uses. Like, I'm sorry I'm late, I was doing my winged eyeliner. Now you don't have an excuse anymore. Thanks.
And then all of a sudden it's like covered in your entire eye.
Yeah, now we can't use it anymore.
So just grab your tweezers and peel it off. You could use your fingers too if you want. And sometimes I like to do it with no eyeliner on, but if I'm wearing this during the day and I want to amp it up tonight, you just look directly into the mirror, line it up.
It looks, I mean, even in person up close, it looks so convincing.
Yeah, and we really worked hard to make the formula blend perfectly, so I don't really need to blend it, but if you did, you would just go over it and like
so you
get any spots like, that you need to, or fill in your line if you want to do that.
That's unbelievable. So I have one more question for you, and Glennie from the Philippines wants to know, throughout the years, what is the most memorable makeup look that you've done for Gaga?
Oh my God, there's been so many.
So many.
I have something to show you that will answer that question.
Okay, let's go see.
Okay, let me show you. So one of my favorite looks, I think you might remember, was the Super Bowl mask.
The Super Bowl, so iconic.
So iconic.
Yeah.
So this is one of the custom pieces that Phyllis did for us for the Super Bowl. So it went through a bunch of different stages and shapes and colors, and working with different adhesives to make sure that it was like perfect and it would stay on while she was flying down. But
right, because she flew from like the top of the stadium down, and then she took them off, and then there was makeup underneath. Like, how did you do that?
I was like crying on the field. Didn't know what was gonna happen to me. I love crystals, so it's something that's like avid in my makeup.
Oh my gosh, I'm like such a magpie. I'm like, look at those shiny things.
Aren't they beautiful? I know.
Beautiful.
So this is just a small portion of the crystals that I would travel with in my kit. I have so much more. I collect like really weird things, like chains and spikes and studs and things that I work into my makeup. Like art supply stores, even like Michael's sometimes. Go downtown LA or New York.
I love it.
And then something else fun, just to show some of the history that I've had with Phyllis.
Okay.
As I was telling you before, with like the jazz tour, she would make some custom pieces so I could do quick change makeup. Right. So this is some of them.
So we're talking quick change, like how long did you have to change your makeup backstage?
Like seconds. Like she would be back there for maybe a minute and a half tops, changing, getting a wig change, getting touched up by me, drinking, maybe breathing if she has time. So she used to want to quick change her makeup, but I couldn't do it. Right. Because like getting in there with a liquid liner, I'm like, I'm gonna poke her in the eye. Right. This is not gonna look attractive. It would look all wonky. So like, this is kind of where,
so cool.
Here's some ones that I used to use all the time. something like that. And see, I would always cut the pieces.
Right.
And that's what I want people to do with ours too, is just to like custom cut them for their face and get really creative and
because you did create
expressive.
a mask for Haus Labs.
We did.
Yeah.
We did a custom one with Phyllis, and it's in 4 pieces. So you can wear just the top or the bottom, or make it a full mask, and it fits every eye shape and face shape.
That's pretty cool.
What else is in here? Oh, these are fun. The sticker eyebrows that Jackson Maine peeled off Allie.
In A Star Is Born.
For A Star Is Born.
Those are them?
Yep, these are them.
Movie history. That is so fun. I mean, you've worked on so many now, TV shows and movies. Like, how do you keep track of it when you're on set?
Oh my God, it's something I had to learn the hard way. And it's actually right here. It's a makeup continuity book.
Continuity book.
So this is a holy grail of how you keep track of things. And in Horror Story, we created 68 original makeup looks.
Which is why you won an Emmy.
It was a lot of work. Where's a good one?
Ooh. Okay, so you took these photos yourself?
Yeah, so basically, before she leaves to go to set, I would take a picture from every angle of the makeup, both sides and straight on. So here I would write the episode, the scene number, and like what night or day it is, because the makeup would have, different progressions. And then I would write down every single product I used and where it went, because with TV and film you usually don't shoot in order. So it's really fun. You have to like remember a month later what you're doing. So if I didn't have this amazing book, I would never know what I was doing. And they originally wanted only one look for the whole show.
And so whose idea was it to go for 68, was it?
Well, I wasn't counting, but I did want to do different makeup for everything. But some days it was challenging. It was like 4 looks a day I had to do and going back and forth. But we really decided we wanted her makeup to progress with every love interest. So that's why she would have like different vibes of makeup.
So cool.
I don't know what I got myself into.
How did you learn how to stay organized like this?
This was the first TV show that I ever filmed. So Aaron Kruger Makesh and Mike Makesh, they had like all of Brian Murphy's shows. They really like took time with me and helped me to learn the best way of keeping track of all of this and how vital it is. And also how to cover tattoos. That was something I never had to do before. Gaga has a ton of tattoos. So every day it was like a process of not just getting the Countess ready, but also for her to be in character, she wanted all her tattoos covered. And she really likes that when she acts. So for Allie, same thing. Tattoos were completely covered. And that's not my favorite part about makeup.
Well, because for A Star Is Born, it was all this like press of like, oh, she wasn't wearing a lot of makeup. But she was wearing body makeup.
A ton of makeup on her body, just none on,
not on her face.
Not on her face.
So this is where you keep all your makeup for jobs and TV shows and movies, but where's your personal stash of makeup?
I'll show you my sanctuary.
Okay. So this is your bathroom?
Yes, this is kind of like my sanctuary. Like after a long day of work, I need something to really like turn my brain off. So I take an Epsom salt bath, pour a glass of wine.
Oh my gosh.
And I watch old episodes of like Friday Night Lights or something.
Okay, first of all, this is called a sipski. That's hilarious. I love it.
Keeps my wine safe. It's important.
Love you. Gotta stay safe when you're sipping your wine.
Gotta stay safe.
Do you have a favorite bath product or something?
I do. I actually really love Lord Jones. They have
me too.
bath salts that I really love. As you see, I have a whole plethora of things to relax. This is my favorite though. This is a Hypervolt.
Oh my gosh, Hypervolt.
I bring this on set with me all the time because I have like the worst back problems. That's the non-glamorous part of being a makeup artist.
Is it from like punching over and like
I've literally in so many interesting positions trying to like reach my clients' faces, but literally.
That looks so nice.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
It's like life-changing.
Oh my god, I need one of these.
I know, it's my favorite thing.
That's amazing.
Everyone always loves it.
That is.
All her dancers, everyone has a Hypervolt.
That's a great holiday gift.
Yeah,
Just like gift it to everyone.
I have some hair products in here, but the major ones that I use are right here. Linda Cooper-Smith, she kind of designed this, so it was very zen in here for me. Because I go through a lot of product testing, and this is kind of where I do it, so now it just feels so much more clean and organized.
And then skincare over here.
Skincare, I'm super into. This is like where I test a lot of products. So I have a lot of different masks. I'm really into masks and skincare and just knowing everything I possibly can about it.
Do you test stuff that you can then use in your clients too?
Yes,
Okay.
if it's skincare, I like to test it for at least like a week to 2 weeks before I put it in my kit.
Okay.
With foundation, again, same thing. It's like at least a week just to see how it like wears throughout the day.
Cool.
So I know what I'm in for.
Right.
But skincare is something I really love and I'm super passionate about. Marc Jacobs Youthquake is a new one.
Yeah.
This is great for like
The first ever skin product.
the first ever skin product. It's taken him like years to make this. But the reason I love it is it has pineapple enzymes in it. So you're not hydrating dead skin cells. It actually exfoliates and moisturizes at the same time.
And it wears nice under makeup, right?
It wears amazing under makeup.
Okay, cool.
Dr. Barbara Sturm. I'm a huge fan.
Everyone we film with is obsessed with her products.
Really?
I mean, I am too. They're
I'm not
so
surprised.
good. Yeah, they're so good.
She's wonderful and
Yeah.
such a genius. So like, I use all her masks. I use the blood cream at night. I use her hyaluronic acid, the glow drops. Lano Lips is an ointment that I like for all over if I'm super dry or for lips. And then another serum I love is a CE Ferulic. It's like incredible to prep your skin with because you have like a beautiful glowy skin.
Yeah.
Looks
It's like a
amazing.
super high dose of vitamin C, but it smells a little funny, but you have to get past it.
Yeah,
And
you
then
have to
once
get past it.
Yeah.
But it works beautiful with
But then your
makeup.
skin
I'm always
looks
like,
amazing.
damn.
I did a good job
look
today.
healthy.
Yeah.
So I love it. So that's kind of like the way that I kind of take care of myself is I like to take some time for myself every day, whether I'm ending my day with my bath and my stupid shows or if it's getting ready. Because like with my own skincare or with my own makeup routine, I'm pretty simple.
Yeah.
So I could show you what I use,
Yeah.
but it's pretty basic.
And what about a makeup remover?
Makeup remover, I like to kick it old school. I like the Lancome Bifacils.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like why
Or
need
argan oil is actually, Gaga taught me that. If you have heavy eye makeup or waterproof products, that just straight up argan oil is like really great to just remove everything.
melts it
and
all off.
Yeah, melt it off.
Genius.
Yep.
Thanks, Gaga.
Yeah. I learned so much from her.
Yeah.
So this is kind of where like I like to get ready. I don't spend a lot of time on my makeup. I really do it with the skincare. So I kind of just have like a couple things in this drawer. If I'm in a hurry, I love my liquid liner. I have to have my Velvet Noir mascara. It's my ride or die. I have to have so many of them because every client wants to steal them.
Oh my god, I'm sure.
Yeah, so can't live without. Anastasia brow pencil, my ride or die. As you see, it's like broken. I've used it. I love the Accomplice concealer
These are so
from
good.
Marc.
They're new, right? New
Yeah,
brush?
yeah. Have you tried these?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's amazing formula. So it comes in like a touch-up stick, so it's really easy to touch up throughout the day. It's also really creamy, so you can apply it under the eyes and it doesn't really crease.
Yeah.
But most times I don't wear a foundation if I have this.
To me, this is
So you could
almost
build
like
it up.
it's almost like foundation. Like you could sort of shear that out and wear it all over your face. It's
Kind
so
of
good.
kind of like the old school foundation sticks.
Right.
I love it. And I do love the La Mer powders for touch-up. So sometimes I'll take one of those in my bag. And then for lips, I'm pretty simple. I'll just use one of the Haus Labs colors. I mean, since we developed them. One of my favorites is Myth. That's what I'm wearing now. That's what I wear all the time. Throw on some gloss and I'm pretty simple. But I do love the Skin Iceland when I'm getting ready. So if I'm like doing my eye makeup, I might stick the gels, the cool gels.
Underneath your eyes.
Yeah. And I love that.
Genius.
And that's about it. I'm pretty simple,
You're
as
simple.
far as myself. I mean, I guess I don't look that simple today, but we did do a quick change makeup.
We
so.
did. And it only took you like 10 seconds, Tracy, so
Isn't that amazing?
that's the
It's
genius of Haus
life-changing.
Labs. Yeah.
I can't wait to get Rose Bitch on you.
Oh, yes.
Let's do that.
I'm going to be a rose bitch. Okay, let's
Should we go do it now?
Yeah.
On your way out, glam change.
I love it. We can be matching. Oh, it feels so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, does that look good? I can see it
I love
already.
it. It makes your eyes look so neon. Doesn't it feel cool?
It
The
feels,
liquid?
It feels amazing. It's like cooling on my eyelid.
And just blend it out your finger.
That took literally like 15 seconds. Oh,
You're
Rose
good.
Bitch is my shade.
It is. I mean, you should change your name to Jenna Rose Bitch.
I totally should. Instead of Jenna Rosenstein, that's it. I'm Jenna Rose Bitch from now on.
I love it. Well,
Thank you, Sarah.
so much. So awesome to meet you. I appreciate you.
Bye, guys.